Check out this new Tesla Model 3 Performance with the Performance badge. This badge is actually really nice. It's nicer than what we've seen on the Plaid X and S. You have the power struts in the back here on both sides, not just on one side. They switched that out during the refresh, between the refresh and the previous gen Model 3. This wheel on the website didn't look that good to me, but in person, it looks absolutely amazing, especially when you take off those inner caps air wheels. The interior, it looks very similar to that of the Cybertruck. You have black and white interior, you have a clean dash. The steering wheel also reminds me of the Cybertruck. Of course, it's fully round. The seats, these seats are so comfortable. It's highly bolstered. Compared to the previous Model 3 Performance and non-performance, this is a huge upgrade. I also love the center console and also the phone charger. That actually is an insert, but the phone charger is similar to that of the Cybertruck 2. It charges really fast. You have the rear seats with the rear entertainment center. So the display back there, you can control your own climate, vent, fan speed, seat controller for the passenger, seat heaters, as well as multimedia. You also have streaming capabilities on this rear display that's built right in to the center armrest. So you can see they're turning on the air, and you obviously can do that in the front seats too. The rear seats, you do have this emergency indicator to manually open the door in case if your power goes out. And then, of course, you have that in the front on the actual armrest itself. The door closes similar to that of the previous Model 3. There is some alignment on the bottom there to help align when you're closing the door so it doesn't feel that cheap like the previous Model 3. And overall, it's just a well-built vehicle. I mean, the quality of the previous Model 3 has some issue with panel gaps, but this one is very clean lines, very even. The headlights is flush with the front bumper, you can see there. So this Performance Model 3 with this matte finish looks crazy in person. So if you're looking to get a Model 3 Highland, the performance is really bang for the buck. I mean, you can get this for about 50K and 0 to 60 under 3 second. Quarter mile, I believe is in the 11 second. So everything is automated within inside the vehicle from the display. You control everything from the display. There's some switches on the steering wheel, but those are updated ones. So not the haptic feedback one where they had issue in the original refresh Model X and S, but this one has the same switches as the Cybertruck. Interior space, same. You do have a speaker grill, a tweeter on top. You do have more speaker in this Highland. The sound system also sounds a lot better. As for the visor, everything's the same. You have your vanity mirror right there with the 2 LED lights on each side. You have your sunroof, glass roof, similar to that of the original Model 3. And what's different is that you saw the window go down when you close the door all the way versus it being slightly open when you roll it down. It's just designed that way so you don't accidentally crack the glass if you slam the door too hard. So that is the front end. Again, clean design, no panel gaps. This badge, again, I have to say, looks amazing in person. The trunk has the same amount of space as before. Everything looks to be the same. All the recall has been addressed. You see those harnesses now are organized in a more traditional way. And then the rear reflector acts as a tail light, signal light. When your hazard is on or when your trunk is open, it signals from the bottom. These wheels, again, 20-inch wheels, high performance, low profile tire. It comes standard with the vehicle. And I just can't get over how nice this interior, the white actually look whiter. These actually are ventilated and heated seats. So first in the Model 3. And also that performance logo on the back seat, or on the top, facing your back, that is, looks amazing in person. The material quality feels very premium. Of course, simplicity plays a major role here. You still get those cheap floor mats that comes with it, but you can always get all-weather floor mats. And then the rear seat, same leg space. It seems like you have a little bit more arm, shoulder room, because they thin up the door, but just the trim itself. And also they shaved down the front 2 seats too, so you also have additional leg room. Not much more, but you do have more. And this rear entertainment system is a game changer. So you can watch Netflix, YouTube, and then stream other multimedia on there. And then now they have added feature to address all the complaints in the past, because people in the back don't know how to manually open the door if there's an emergency. So now there is a clear indicator where to pull. I wish they just did that same for the back door as I do for the front door, which is the emergency pull right on your armrest. But otherwise, for $50K, you get one of the fastest compact sedan out there. And for that price, it's definitely an M3 killer again. I know that initially it was, then M3 just got stronger and faster, but this new Model 3 performance will blow it out the water. And the top end is also improved compared to the previous Model 3 performance. So you have stronger top end powering you up to 155 plus miles. Not that you should go that fast. This does have the hardware, the latest hardware too. So you have the updated camera. It's not as clear as the ones on the Cybertruck. I'm not sure why, but it is an upgrade compared to the previous Model 3. Same as the Model X and S refresh. So it does require additional power, I believe, when you're on Sentry mode. Not that the previous one didn't eat up your power, but you probably will lose about 5 to 7% of range if you leave this Sentry mode on and there's a lot of traffic around the vehicle. But the sound system sounds amazing. All the material on at least the headliner feels identical. The only major difference are these seats. These vegan white seats feels absolutely amazing. I think the bolster one for the performance is actually a better grade or higher quality, better stitching from what I can see and feel compared to the non-performance. But if you're looking for a performance 3, you can't go wrong with this. Look, just from the windshield, the bucket seats just look crazy. And then the headlights, very clean lines. So fog lights is no longer there, and highly aerodynamic. Also, efficiency has been improved. Thanks for watching, but that is it for the Model 3 Highland. Hopefully you find this video helpful in your next purchase for a Tesla vehicle.